on moving. It doesn't matter what your situation may seem. You gotta stretch your faith. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep on pressing through your obstacles. It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter what your obstacles may be. You gotta stretch your faith. Ooh, yeah. You gotta stretch your faith. You gotta keep.
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm illuminated now, make a move, start a waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the praise they wanna co-sign. Artificially intelligent way. I'm your future, past and present. I'm a fine line. Yeah, I'm a missile of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just float. I don't need gravity, I just need growth. When I move, it's in a quick rumble. I won't ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble, break down.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, your co-host, Cynthia J on the Cynthia J Show, holding us women accountable, not excluding the men. Holding us women accountable, not excluding the men. Today is Thursday. This is a pre-recording. And so forgive me, guys, if I haven't had a chance to really be up on there live. Right now, it is after 7, but you will see this pre-recording right after. Your girl has been so busy, like for real. But with that being said, so much has been going on. So many podcasts and so many other individuals have given their intake on what's been going on the last few days since the Super Bowl. So with that being said, we're going to get into that a little bit, and then I'm going to have a story time with you guys. So anyway, for those, I'm definitely going to say this. A lot of individuals that I have come across have given their opinions and not facts, what's been seen. Which, by the way, on Super Bowl Sunday, your sister had a glorious time of being through her new elevated level, but I won't say what that is no time soon. I keep a lot of things on a hush hush due to the fact I have to be spiritually coverly protected. So with that being said, on that day, I managed to catch the game. For those who seen my post, what I post for the month of February, mentioning that February was the month of unveiling, lifting of the veil, and a reset. We are in a whole reset. This is beyond the word shift. This is a reset that we are on. For those who are unaware of that, that means that everything of the old is gone and we have reset it into a whole nother dimension. And this dimension is taking us in places where we see a lot of shifting, a lot of things in certain areas, like what's going on within the government, what's going on in people's homes, what's going on spiritually, physically, and mentally. Like we're seeing things that's going on in the stocks. I mean, in all dynamics across the nations, we see it. Now, with that being said, for those who have watched the Super Bowl, I don't get into all of that anymore like I used to. I used to be a fanatic in football games because I grew up little country girl, half city life, but grew up country and was around family members who was very heavy on football, especially the most majority of my family, Cowboys, some now Giants, some as you know, as we knew as Redskins, but they call them Commanders. So with that being said, I've been around it all. I used to have old managers from Philly who was, Eagles, ride, but I don't blame them with that. So that being said, it was like everything that had been going on, it has been shown. And it's for those who remember me saying in my podcasts before, some people are still sleeping. Some people are woke, not the woke that you hear being used today. I'm talking about back then during the time where the woke was really woken up, and we were in that age where Erykah Badu was playing her album, The American Unk. Yes, for those who are aware of that, The American Unk. Yes. So with that being said here, it's very important that now the time and this shifting in the Aquarian line, which by the way, happy solar, happy new cycle, happy birthday to all my Aquarius. For those who know that we are in this lunar shift, and it's a lot. Like when I tell you it's mind blowing, it's so much to gather where you need to really sit back and take the time to really show yourself as a individual who likes to learn knowledge. I try to stay away from the word education now, but to learn knowledge, because there is divine physical and spiritual knowledge here, and we are so unaware of it that we start to listen to those who think that what we are unaware is foolishness, but it's not. But then you're like, hold on, Cynthia, how is something that we are unaware of is foolishness? Okay, so let's say you heard about something and you desire to want to research it, but then you're told that it's foolishness. So you're unaware of it still, because then now you might be second guessing yourself if you should even go and study or learn about it or whatever you want to call it. Now, going back to the Super Bowl, and everyone has been talking about this halftime. Shout out to one of the spiritual sisters, Kaya, up on YouTube. She be doing her thing. Shout out to Infinite Water with Ralph. Shout out to uh, um, every other sister and brother who is really in tune in the divine, like really in tune. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to NY Girl. Shout out to all podcasters. Shout out to Black Authority with Jason Black. Shout out to any individual who had peeped it while they watched it. And I'm gonna tell you something. I even realized when my own family members and people that I'm around, where their intellectual thinking is and where they are physically and spiritually. And not everyone is going to go there with you. They're going to think that you're crazy. Actually, they're going to believe to themselves that you're crazy, really. Not even say think. They're going to believe that. But that's okay. Because as a person who they would say that's a conspiracy theorist or whatever they want to call it, it's a lot of things that they don't see, or they tap dancing around and they do see. You got some of them that are that Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks, yes, Coonan. And then you got others who are just out here just bunny hopping. They just jumping on the bandwagon, bunny hopping. You have others who are, as you hear the word tethers, you have others who are just naive to what's really going on and just want clout and just want to be known. It's so many things. But then you're going to be like, hold on, Cynthia, I thought you were supposed to be a part of a ministry. I am. That doesn't mean that I should sit back and just ponder and just say, yes, master, be quiet. If we look back in time of major advocates, like I was telling my daughter, like Sister Soldier and you know, great advocates who were out there for us, like Ali Rashad for women, and you can still say Malcolm X, and you can't use all the other old heads like Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton because they followed right up under the umbrella of Martin Luther King and rest his soul high. He realized that he led us into a burning hell. And he said that. And it's so much hidden information of things that we've been conditioned to stay away from. Why you think they're trying to get rid of Black History Month so much? Why do you see that they're trying to stop us from speaking? Why do you see that they say, hey, just be quiet. Don't let yourself be so hurt and just bob and weep. It's a time and place for everything. But my point of bringing that up is going back to the Super Bowl halftime. Shout out to our brother Kendrick Lamar. Like for real. Shout out to all Black brothers and sisters. They did not desire, they still don't desire, nor do they want these elites. Again, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and it's to only give information that has already been put out there. So with that being said, they don't want our voices to be heard. That's why I love it when Lettucey went up there and said, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings. I was so glad she went up there and she sung that song. Do you know how many people were sitting there feeling some kind of way that she was singing the Black national anthem? Yet, as Kendrick Lamar said, you picked the right time, but the wrong person. This was necessary, and this is in the opening. The portals have been opened. This is an opening. The veils have been lifted and it's thin and the shift, and you picked the right time in the month, this month. Technically, a lot of people don't know that this technically is the 11th month because we only know of the Julian and the Gregorian calendar. So with that being said, we're comfortable with what we know. But Cynthia, what are you talking about? Trust me, I didn't know these things neither. Want to know when? I didn't start finding them out until a little later in my life. You have different types of calendars and shifting. Most people go by the lunar, painted to the moon. Others will go by the Aztec calendar, the Kemet calendar, the Maya calendar. I mean, there's so many, but they sit more on 13th months. And what's today? 13th day. Happy Black Love Day to all my brothers and sisters out there. Because for those who don't know, on the 13th of February is Happy Black Love Day. So happy Black love and all of the good things that are occurring this week. Embrace the Blackness. You know, as a Black American sister, I love my brothers and sisters from all dynamics, no matter where you're from. However, they're brothers and sisters that are not from here who has really altered the imagery. And I'm not going to just blame them because there's a little bit of us too, but we can do that. We can do that, and we can check those we know that's doing that. However, it alters the imagery of Black Americans here. It has put up a wall of standard where we are looked upon in a whole nother different light, or I should say, some people say darkness, whatever. But going back to all the things that was shown back to the halftime, I'm telling you, so many symbols, so many messages, so many Revelations. I love how every podcaster, just about for my spiritual brothers and sisters out there, y'all broke it down lovely. Yes, broke it down lovely. When he said this revolution will be televised, it will be it has, now it is. Back then they said it wouldn't. That's why it's so important we learn our knowledge of our people. Not his story, but our story. We say that time and time again. We do. And it's so important. And you might hear a little feedback, guys, as I'm going up in here to look up these things. But I mean, seriously, I love how he took the history to remind us, especially from, our elder, Jill Scott Heron, when he said on his album a long time ago that it wouldn't be televised. But now we had a brother who knows how the music industry is, and now it's exposing everything. Everything. Everything is exposed. Some of us are awakening now. Some of us are still in our woke states. We still, but majority of us, we're awakening. The chosen ones, whatever name you want to call it, we are here now. Some of us may be still in places that we shouldn't be in at that time, but maybe we're supposed to be there to help awaken the other ones who stuck in doctrines and stuck in man-made religious things and stuck in the matrix system. You've heard me say this time and time again, the matrix system. The matrix system is crumbling now. Some of us are those neos who have awakened out of that system. And it took a Morpheus to remind us, what pill are we going to choose, the blue or the red pill? You see how they had that, right? The blue or the red pill. Hey, you know what's so funny? What colors was inside the matrix? What colors was inside halftime, guys? Come on now. Talk to me. We saw the symbols. We saw the dynamics. We saw the colors. We saw the shapes. We saw the message. We saw that it was all our people. We saw the light. We saw the dark. We saw the angels. We saw everything. And for some who didn't grasp it, because you didn't grasp it, because my people perish by the lack and from the lack of knowledge. It was surprising when my daughter, when I mentioned it to her, she said, remind me of the Squid Game. She caught it. This generation is battling and suffering. Our children are suffering. Us parents are suffering with them because we're fighting with our children. Trust me, I go through it with mine. And it's because of what's going on out there. And so much is going on. And people don't believe the portal is open, baby. The portal is open. And we are in a spiritual warfare battle that's happening here in the physical like never before. So I say to y'all, look at what's going on. People having mental breakdowns more now. Do you know why? Because the portals are open. People get more emotional. That energy, that rise of that energy, they can't contain it. They don't know how to handle it. So it makes them go crazy. So now you're seeing mothers killing their kids and fathers killing their family off, and kids killing kids. More kids killing kids and killing adults more now than they ever done. How about the planes and stuff colliding? I'm still kind of, flabbergasted on a couple of that stuff because I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember what was that show? The Bermuda Triangle show, and it reminded me that when they were talking about how the plane collapsed, I was like, "Whoa, we may be in a portal shifting where the past is colliding and then it's coming into the present." You looking at me like I'm crazy. You get what I'm trying to say? When I was watching that show, I remember when the guy, the group of these people was being looked for. So this, I can't think of the guy's name, but I remember watching it, and they needed a group of people who had these abilities to catch what was going on, because the ship had saw a ship from like the 1800s, and it disappeared, and some of the men from there, their own ship had disappeared, and they in the Bermuda Triangle, because that's a portal. A lot of people don't know that Bermuda Triangle is a portal. So you got past, present, and whatever is shifting in between and colliding. Who's to say that that hasn't expanded and that's what's going on now? And then we got, or I should say, we have maybe our government or some of those in them corps agents who playing with science might be opening or triggering stuff. We don't know. But again, for some of y'all would say, oh, there should go with that conspiracy theory thing again. Let it be, if you say. Let it be. But I will tell you this. Everything is just not happening. Just be happy for no reason. So now back to the Super Bowl thing. When you look at that and you listening to all the individuals' rhetoric, how, oh, Lil Wayne should have performed, this should have happened. No, that's about Drake. And that. Every piece of it all comes together. They play a part. Now, for those who want a Lil Wayne, don't get me wrong, he educated himself. Yes, he did. And yeah, he can make stuff pop off real nice. However, this wasn't to be just for entertainment purposes only. The message was going to be televised and spoken, and nothing was going to stop it. It didn't matter. And you heard that they tried to say now that he wasn't going to be paid because they told him it's always a control when they don't want you to do something. I remember years ago, I remember a man of God saying that he went somewhere to go pray, and they said, don't say Jesus. Or he went to go somewhere and pray again, another place, and they said, don't say God. What? Because of the power that our mouth speaking that we hold. They fear that. Instead of just embracing and just saying, hey, change is coming. But you got people from different ethnic background groups that's getting mad at brothers and sisters in America, Black American. And then you got others telling us to go back to Africa when really the majority of us did not come from Africa. Let's get that clear. And for those who keep saying, oh, yes, and those brothers and sisters who born here and raised here from generation to generation who are naive to the system, we never sit there and vote and say, hey, let's call ourselves African American. That's our crazy elders, Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. Them fools did that. So for those who don't know, you need to go to the true Black American History museums and find out the true information. Before any of that, before the word even Black was on application, they used to say Negroes. They call half of us natives of this land that y'all know as Native American. Y'all use the word Indian, which Indian word shouldn't even be from this scenery over here dimension. It's from the other side. But natives, aboriginal, indigenous of this land, names were changed. Now I'm not gonna say brothers and sisters didn't mingle. If few brothers and sisters from Africa did probably made it here. However, some came from the Caribbean. I mean, the history list goes on, and I'm not going to go through all of that because it's already been put out there by TikTok and other social media apps that has been helping to let the truth be known. And I will say this: we are the greatest, powerful people that can take something and make it great. And that's not to be arrogant or prideful or conceited. It's to speak the truth. What's in our DNA, we can adapt, evolve, and we can do much more. Why is that? It tried to kill us all. Yeah. For those who don't know, Sanger, Parent Parenthood, try to kill us all. They figure, oh, we're going to get them to abort their babies, but really it ended up being more Caucasian doing it. They try to do a lot of things. But let me share with you. You can't keep thinking in your own understanding and not see. Or I should say, you see, but you don't desire to want to see. You hear, but you don't desire to want to hear. So when he kept saying, turn the television off, that means get out of the TV and read the real truth. Get with some true advocacy that's out here advocating. Some real ones who've been trying to push it for years that y'all just threw under the chair. Now, this might hurt some family members and friends that I know. I'm telling you now, when I see you cooning, I'm not rocking with you in that way. I love you. I'm there if you need me. But if you want some coonery, I'm not rocking with you. Truth. Moving in truth, living in truth, walking in truth, breathing the truth. I've been hurt too many times from cooneries. I've been bamboozled. I've been talked bad about, set up by my own people in some areas who was coon, and in others who were not even Black Americans that came from the mother. Yeah, I said today. But did that stop me from loving them? No. But it only had me to speak the truth more. But I tell you now, I thank you for allowing me to be here to speak the truth more. Because now, when you see me, you know I'm only going to speak the truth. And God is the truth. God is the divinity, the divine. He is the branches that lives within me. So I'm only going to walk in the truth to speak the truth. It's not to show favoritism, but my people perish by the lack of knowledge. My people perish by pride and ego. My people perish by just being a follower by deceitfulness thing and deceivers instead of using the discernment. So with that being said, salute to brother Kendrick, SZA, Serena, all my brothers and sisters, to the elders of the past who was really out there doing the thing. I salute you for Black History Month. I salute you with Black love. And for those who are there for us as allies, I salute you for being real with us and not being fake. For those who are really for us and not against us. Those who ain't trying to play games with us. We out here every day, dying in the prison system, dying in the public schools, dying on the street, dying in this government system. For those who don't know, the government laws are not the same for Black people that it is for white. It's not. And it's proof there. Don't let nobody tell you no different. So with that being said, I end with y'all tonight. Know thyself, because the awakening is happening now. Chosen ones, we are awakened. We are awakened. We are awakened. And this revolution and in this evolution is being televised. Nothing and no one will stop. No rituals, no cults, whatever they want to call it, that they've been doing, stuff that they took from our ancestors that they're trying to use against us. It's not working no longer. It will stop. It shall stop. It has stopped. So with that being said, and I leave y'all with this. Stay strong, stay focused, stay on the path, live in the truth. Hold each other accountable and call people out. Let them know who they are. Because half of them know. They just don't want to hear it. And I see a lot of them. But they're going to be coming to you. Watch. And when they come to you and you see it, call them out. Call them out. Don't let them flock you. But anyway, I love y'all guys. Continue to follow your girl, Cynthia J, on the Cynthia J Show, holding us women accountable, not excluding the men. Don't be strangers. Yes, don't be stranger. You just tuned in with your sister on season 3, episode 5 for 10 minutes and updates. I'm going to try to get more videos out there. I'm going to try to do more pre-recordings too, because this make it a little bit more easy where I can get to be out there with y'all. But you know something? I thank y'all for supporting me. Right now, I have been on the low. Y'all like, well, Cynthia ain't doing no more music and stuff. Yeah, because your sister is trying to get some divine healing going on. Got to get me right. Got to get me right. Got to get me right. So with that being said, I love you guys. Stay blessed. Keep watching all my videos. Check out my music. Check out my bio. See all my information at the bio. At the bottom, you see Healing Hearts Tailor-Made Doula in the back. Check us out if you're looking for a birthing doula, postpartum doula. Even if you have lost your treasure and you need some counseling and healing, hit your girl up. Hit your girl up. You can always follow us, find my information or my sister's information. We are Healing Hearts Tailor-Made Doula. If you're looking to book us, you can definitely reach out to us at 703-347-3240. 703-347-3240. We're right in the DMV area, Northern Virginia. We still be able to work out anything as possibly as we can. We don't ask for much, but we're there for you, especially in our Black community. So make sure you shout out. And that's, yes, we work for our sister Black community. However, we still don't discriminate against anyone. But also, if you're looking for your sister to come up with y'all anytime to do any music, hit your girl up, Cynthia J. Yes, for those who still wonder if I still do CMOS and those things, yes, I do. I still do CMOS. So if you're looking for CMOS or a herbalist or anything, whatever it may be, hit your girl up at 703-662-4445. 703-662-4445. 4445. Yes, hit your girl up. So don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. You can book me anytime. But I thank you guys for always keeping in tune with your girl. Stay blessed. Stay loved. Keep the peace. Love on each other. Don't let nothing stop y'all, guys. For real. Always. Keep it going. Keep moving. Stay blessed. Peace.
nothing.